right, good afternoon and welcome to the 12 News Connected Desk. I'm Keith Grant. We've got meteorologist Adrian Campa here. We're finally hearing some news, potential rain, just a little bit, right?
Yeah, just a little bit, very isolated, but any type of precipitation is good news just because we really need it, and it's helping out with fire danger concerns, which we still have the next couple of days. So much warmer and even summer-like for your Thursday. Highs widespread into the 80s and perhaps even a couple lower 90s in southwestern Kansas tomorrow. Average high for this time of year is 63, and we're still on track to see that weekend system. But today, tomorrow, and Friday, we still have very high to critical fire danger, and that's also allowing for poor air quality alerts. We have seen those rapidly drop here in the Wichita area, and here's a good look at why. All these little orange dots, those are controlled burns, I have to add, controlled burns in eastern Kansas just due to the fact that we have light winds, but there have been a couple grass fires in Oklahoma, and that smoke has been pushing into especially south central Kansas now that we're going back to a southeasterly wind.
So is that kind of that hue there changing?
Yeah, that's kind of that hue you see outside, the kind of milky look to the sky, and that's allowed for poor air quality. But honestly, we've had poor air quality for what feels like forever now, so just be extra careful out there. But hopefully, this might help out clean some of the air out there. We do have a risk of a strong storm or two for your Thursday evening, primarily in central into northeastern Kansas. From Hays back towards Great Bend, Salina, into northeastern Kansas is where we have a risk of those stronger storms. But the best chance will be outside of our viewing area, where you see that level 2 out of 5 in the yellow zone. But still, a storm or two producing quarter-sized hail and gusty winds to 50 will be possible Thursday evening. So let's jump right into future track. It's breezy out there this afternoon in western Kansas. Lots of blue sky with the haze, of course, here in south central. But overnight tonight, we're going to see a slow-moving warm front start lifting off to the north. So by tomorrow morning, I'm thinking 6 a.m. until about 10 a.m. That's our window of an isolated shower or rumble of thunder here in south central Kansas. So even here in the Wichita area, it's not impossible that we have a thunderstorm tomorrow morning, but not going to be severe. So umbrella weather, yes, just have it just in case, even though most locations will stay dry, as it's going to be very isolated in nature. And by lunchtime, I think south central Kansas will start drying out, but very slow moving front. And into tomorrow evening, anytime after 5 or 6, from southwestern Kansas into the northeastern part of the state, a couple scattered showers and storms. I think the better chance for thunderstorm activity will be Thursday evening in those areas that have the risk of a couple stronger cells. But through 9 p.m., Salina, Dodge still keeping that chance of a thunderstorm, Great Bend. But by 11 o'clock, I think we'll be done. So very short
like it's
window.
Kind of missing the Wichita area.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a chance Thursday morning that we could see a storm, so have to watch out for that. But the better chance of thunderstorm activity will be Thursday evening north of Wichita from Dodge, Liberal, up towards Salina. So there's kind of 2 time frames that we're watching. But getting much warmer, highs into the 80s. So to put this into perspective, this is June-type weather that we're going to see tomorrow, along with gusty winds returning. And they're going to stay strong Thursday into Friday, widespread 30 to 45. And then we have a weekend system pushing in. A strong cold front, some spotty showers, a rumble of thunder will be possible. And then northwestern Kansas, I know we're seeing mainly green. I still think there's a chance we could see a few snowflakes mixing in. But then a second system on its heels Sunday night. And to Monday, some wintry mix will be possible for northern Kansas especially. So it's looking pretty active over the next several days. Make sure you're staying up to date. Now, low temperatures Monday. If you're looking to maybe plant this weekend, it's going to be chilly out there, especially in Colby, well below freezing at 26 degrees. Keith is back here playing with the computer. We'll blame him.
Not to distract
30
you, Adrian.
and Garden City and the freezing mark up in Salina. So a good reminder, our typical last freeze isn't until mid-April anyway, so hold off on the planting. I wouldn't advise advise for it this weekend, but it's going to be cold anyway, so maybe you don't want to be outside, especially on Sunday. But nice and quiet right now, poor air quality. You kind of see that haze and milky look to the sky here in Wichita in the distance. Overnight tonight, temperatures down into the 50s, 57 here in Wichita, relatively mild night, 52 in Hays. And for your Thursday, isolated showers and rumbles of thunder, and we're going to see high temperatures into the 80s. And then here we go. Some ups and downs, and then notice Sunday we're going from 80 on Saturday to a high of only 54 and pretty chilly Monday morning.
Oh, wow. Adrian, let's pull this up too. This is our downtown camera. You can really see the haze to more of the right of your screen there in the sky. indicating. And the city did mention that the air quality is pretty bad today.
Yeah, and it has been pretty bad for quite some time. It's the cards we've been dealt with, the gusty winds, the blowing dirt. It's been a common theme pretty much every single day for like 3 weeks. So.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Adrian. We'll be right back after this break. All right, welcome back. More measles cases in Kansas this afternoon. We have learned that measles cases in the state have nearly doubled. The latest report showing there's 23 confirmed cases in Kansas now. That's up from 10 of what we last knew last week. The cases are now in 6 counties compared to just 3 before. The cases are now in Stevens, Morton, Grant, Haskell, Gray, and Kiowa counties. Now, KDHE believes the cases have a link to the outbreaks in Texas and New Mexico. Those are topping hundreds, 300 at least, 500 cases in those outbreaks. While the department doesn't know where the exposure to these measles cases has come from, though. KDHE data does show 2 of the new cases that we've learned of today are in adults. The rest are under the age of 18. All right, that's all we've got right now from the 12 News Connected Desk. Be sure to join us for 12 News starting at 4.